don't know right now, Skip, how it's going to turn out. I know the Warriors have a bitter taste in their mouths from last year. You win 73 games. You had an opportunity to go down as the greatest team ever assembled. All you had to do was finish it off. You were up 3-1, and you couldn't get the job done. So it's just not enough to come. It's not enough to be back here and beat the Cavaliers. They really want to embarrass them. They want to annihilate them. They're going out to try to make this a 4-game sweep. That's what they're trying to do because they want to send a message. This is what should have happened to you last year. We let you off the hook, but now we coming back, and we brought a 7-foot sniper, former MVP, along with us for the ride. Yeah. But you know what, Skip? I've been crunching the numbers. You know, I got in late. I was staying up all night worried because I told you I was nervous before. I've been crunching the numbers, and I'm looking at Kevin Love. I was like, ooh, Kevin Love, 22-12, the last round, Eastern Conference Finals, because last year, Skip, he really didn't do anything in the finals. Averaged 8 points. He did get his double-digit rebounds. The big three for the Cavaliers are averaging about 80 points a game in the final round. But you know what, Skip? I'm going to make you sick. I got the Cavs in 6. Yeah. What I say? 6. And you know what? You know what, Skip? All these numbers about this, and I know LeBron is dealing with some things that he shouldn't have to deal with right now. But that 6'9", born to one Gloria James, December 30th, 1984. You know they held him up. Special name. How many Stephens you know? How many Kevins you know? How many Clays you know? I know one LeBron. And he was born in Akron. And he played for the Cavaliers. So as long as they got him,
by the way, I don't know another Stephen, and I don't know another Clay spelled K-L-A-Y. Do you? I don't know one. I don't know one.
It doesn't matter how you spell it.
I don't know one other Draymond in my whole life. I've never known a Draymond. Have you?
Whoa. Time out. Did you just mention Draymond and LeBron in the same sentence?
Yeah, because one's a tough guy and one is not a tough guy.
You know what LeBron did on Christmas?
I know what Draymond did in Game 4 last year. He used the ultimate man-to-man insult, and he called LeBron a 5-letter word beginning with B, the B word. And it wasn't baller, that's a 6-letter word, right? I said 5-letter word, beginning in B, and the next word is
boss?
I.
What about boss?
Yeah, boss. He called him a boss. That's 4 letters, but that's okay. So is that all you got? It's just like, that's it? LeBron's going to win it in 6?
You see, you want to get in all these stats and go all in between. When you got that guy, Skip, that's all I need.
So that's all you need. So let me get this straight. So you were telling me, this is actually a shocking upset pick in the history of Undisputed here on Fox Sports 1. You're telling me that the man who was born in a manger because there was no room at the inn that night, right? That guy who was visited the next day by 3 wise men who brought gold and frankincense and myrrh, right?
Yep.
That guy in Akron, Ohio, born December 30th, 1984. 1984.
Yeah.
My microphone's coming off here. That guy is actually going to lose 2 games to the Warriors? Really?
Yeah.
He is?
We've never seen.
Don't you have any more faith?
We've never seen a team assembled like what the Golden State Warriors have. We've seen guys that have been MVPs, but these guys are MVP. They got the 14, 15, 16 MVPs on one team in their absolute prime. Steph Curry is their oldest starter, prime player, at 29. In his prime. Kevin Durant, in his prime. And all we got is, Uncle Drew, K-Love be dropping them dimes, and we got that 6'9" freight train. It'll be coming through in a few minutes. You hear it.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I should have reminded our home audience, especially, you're going to hear the sound of a train coming through pretty soon. You're going to hear the train whistle. Actually, it's just a sound effect that we added to enhance the impact of me running over Shannon.
Don't be surprised when that train comes through.
Yeah.
A 6'9" conductor gets off and waves to the camera at home.
The ultimate freight train.
Yep.
So I am, unlike the man across from me, I'm going to be objective about this. And I have crunched the numbers, and I've had probably too much time to think about it because I've been thinking about it since the Warriors last played, which was 10 long days ago. But I have come to the conclusion early this morning that the Warriors are going to win in 7 games. That's what I got. I got Warriors in 7 because I do not think this is going to be easy. But the reason they're going to win is not Kevin Durant, it's not Draymond Green, it's not Klay Thompson, it's not even Andre Iguodala, the MVP of 2 finals ago. It's going to be because of one little slender man who wears number 30. That one man, he owes his team the way Draymond owes his team from last year. I have been the biggest Steph Curry fan, if you followed me on the old show on ESPN, going back before his draft. I advocated, I sat in this chair and beat the drum for Steph Curry to go number 1 in his draft over Blake Griffin. And everybody laughed at me. And I don't think they're laughing at me right now because Steph Curry has routinely, consistently, and spectacularly been better than Blake Griffin ever thought about being for the LA Clippers. And Steph's had his little injuries here and there, and I think he did have a knee injury last year that cost him a little bit of his burst and a little bit of his quickness and made him a little bit like barely guardable for the Cavaliers last year in the finals. But he is healthy now. He has played the best stretch of basketball, and he's played some great stretches because he was only the unanimous MVP 2 years ago.
Can I ask a question?
What? I should say no because you don't let me ask questions.
How much was he hobbled and slowed down when he dropped 40 on Portland in 17, an NBA record 17 in overtime? How hobbled was he then?
All I know is he did not look right in the 4th quarter of Game 7 last year. Do you remember this? Steph Curry in the 4th quarter in his house, not LeBron's house, in his house, he scored a grand total in the 4th quarter last year of 3 points. He had 0 assists. He went 1 for 6 from the floor, and he went 1 for 5 from 3. And he did not look right to my eye. He looked slightly slower. He looked mortal to me. And it looked like he was not getting the lift on his three-point shot that he usually got. This Steph that I've seen over this stretch is beyond his unanimous MVP Steph Curry. This guy over the last month, 6 weeks, he is unguardable from 3 or 2 or at the basket. He is unstoppable. He is circus shots. He's globetrotter shots. And I think he knows, and we saw him yesterday saying there's no way he wants to suffer what he suffered losing Game 7 at home last year. And I have high regard for the Cavaliers. I've been telling you for a week, I think Las Vegas, the odds makers, are dangerously underrating the Cavaliers because LeBron is the best player in basketball. I've told you that from the start. I'm going to give you that. And we have seen Kevin Love play at the highest level we've ever seen him play. And we have seen Tristan Thompson play at the highest level I have ever seen him play. He is a load and a beast down low. And finally, the closer for the Cavaliers, the clutchest Cavalier is Kyrie Irving. It's not LeBron James. It's not 23. Well, I just had to get it in because it's the God's truth. And that's the man I fear on the Cavaliers. That's why this is going to be close. That's why this is going to be knockdown, drag out, roller coaster ride, up and down, highs, lows for both teams. This is going to be an all-time great NBA Finals matchup. And it's in part because Golden State did add the best offensive player in basketball in Kevin Durant.
Yep.
But I still say the Cavaliers have played at a high level also. I have nothing but respect for your team. So I love the matchup. But in the end, I like the slender little number 30 to rise above 6'9", 270-pound LeBron James and take over this series in his house and do what he should have done last year. I say Steph Curry will make all the big shots in the 4th quarter of Game 7 back here in Oakland, and he will close a deal he should have closed a year ago. Period.